Sanam would have them, John, Mary, or Mochi Kona, Shargiri, Hong so Gurkan Homa Shah, Gite, Maiteva Mari, and a Pukaji, Jonathan, part of the Chekoran, Gorambo Musu, and Sorata, Jason Yogging in Tamchilla. Sanam would have Mazama Ching, Nipacha, Chela Yoma, Tesa Maipa, and taking Madam Sam Chupu Maipa, Chulu Himada, Gorambo Chiki, Tela Tanisha, Gis Show, Gorambo Soratana. Ten number of the names, and Lamudama, Towaji, Neva, some Kotata, Logi, Tama, and the Jagatanji, and the word which is sort of and then, among all the Buddhas, Guru Padmasambhava is also known as the Buddha of the degeneration times. It's very swift and quick. Buddha Guru Padmasambhava is also not just gone in the past times. It's not just merely his story, but it's the Buddha of now. Buddha of now. And Guru Padmasambhava, like continually to those practicing the devoted persons, Guru Padmasambhava appeared so many ways in the direct perception state as we went all those different beautiful stories, one after another, and how the Guru Padmasambhava appeared. And then in a dream, in a vision, indirectly, Guru Padmasambhava support and bless and inspire all those practitioners. And not just only the Nyingma practitioners, the Nyingma schools of Tibetan Buddhism, but all those great practitioners of all different schools of Tibetan Buddhism. When we read life story of those, each and of those great masters or practitioners, everyone really said, almost everyone said, how they inspired, how they are blessing the powers of Guru Padmasambhava received, and they inspired. So the Guru Padmasambhava is not just the Buddha of the past, but therefore is known as the Buddha of 3 times. It's right now. And we have the joy in the devotion and the field presence. The practitioner always experiences the blessing of Guru Padmasambhava in some way, directly, indirectly. And that is the swift power of the Guru Padmasambhava. He promised, he committed that. He said, as he said, and it was witnessed by all those great practitioners or the masters, one after another. So therefore, this Guru Padmasambhava is a very special Buddha of these degenerate times. We all have such special connection to the Guru Padmasambhava. It's not just coincidentally developed, but we all had beautiful connection to Guru Padmasambhava. And that which is ripening and maturing, and we should continually activate that, and with this devotion, with this praise that we learned. And that moment, the Guru Rinpoche, Sanji Namantai, Kinese, Wataning Guru Rinpoche, so more Chupari, the end object in Indi, Juna and so many Guru Rinpoche, Yeni, Yimba Sanji, there's a tomo the food of Sansi, Ye Domani Sanji, they were chased the rib, my motto, Mahavaji, Lamjo Ya, Lam, and say, I face it, and DJ Lamnin singing, Tinami, Corazon. Teach him in the Tin and Guru Rinpoche, Piobatio, Sama or Trotayama song, Titini, and take and go. Now at the Kijay Latini called John Rova, Tinija, Steady, Tatayan Coran, Tinija, Teta Maziba, Tinipurbatum Jada, Tamjeta, Tamjeta, Ningor Rinpoche, Muzo Peva, all Muzatini, Yananga Gonison, Tanamana Sorbet, Guru Rinpoche, Sinicoran of Sijila, Tiri Gonitini, Guru Yamam, Tanachi Gonitini, and the China in the budget in the year, so Sama, Sisokor, Pamuro, the daily. And now, again, the Guru Padmasambhava is not just get enlightenment, or Guru Padmasambhava is not just a kind of gradually become the Buddha. And Guru Padmasambhava is also known as the direct emanation of the Buddha Amitabha. Buddha Amitabha and the reincarnation of the Buddha Shakyamuni himself. And this is what Guru Padmasambhava himself said, and as well as all the predictions in the teaching. And as we learned, so therefore, all this, we just kind of were telling these things, just remembering, reconnecting back what precious Guru Padmasambhava is, and what special is. And that's what really. So it is like direct emanation of Buddha Amitabha who came in this world in order to benefit to all things, particularly to glorify the teaching of the Buddha Shakyamunis and particular teaching of the Vajrayana of the Buddha Shakyamuni. That's what the Guru Padmasambhava is.
Oh yeah, that any jacket in the Tilat and sort of the or tapes in the send them, save some other. Then part of someone in Gangs over. Guru Mochi, Chap the Jobat and Lana Paki, Yori, attained it in Guru Mochi, and then some Gurdit in Shiva. The Rangan is over the Landana. Guru Mochi, and so did Mochi that I Katana and Mangoja Yorita, that's only some chicken Jabos. Kaita, and in the Shinda Nation, young to chop us and last year, the young hands over time. Sunday left them, Guru Mochi, Sunday left them on the trap. They are Trabatism, Nanis Mama Kayan, sitting the day of my Nako, Martin Ramson, and Rapti Gonita, the Rajak and Sip your thing, Kavazan Budi, the Temraya Poli, the Gaba Pro, the Batam Mugonti, and eating it told you now, thing in London.
And this again, this time we had the wonderful opportunity to do practicing on the Guru Padmasambhava, and particularly follow the teaching and pray practice of the Guru Padmasambhava known as this Le'u Dunma. There is so many prayers to the Guru Padmasambhava. There are so many teachings and prayers to the Guru Padmasambhava and life stories on Guru Padmasambhava. But among all that, this Le'u Dunma practice, prayer is considered one of the very blissful prayers. Often many of our great masters used to call the king of all the prayers of the Guru Padmasambhava. Le'u Dunma is the king of all, among all the prayers to the Guru Padmasambhava. They used to call that. It is very kind of renowned, popular practices among all the devotees of the Guru Padmasambhava. It is very, very special. And this means also saying this is also uttered by Guru Padmasambhava, his direct voice and recorded that and hidden. And after that, when he revealed this teaching, or the great master, or when he revealed, or the Zampo Trapa, when they revealed this or transcribed that, after that, how many great masters repeated this word again and again. So it is words of the wisdom of so many great masters. Masters continually vibrated in the space of Dharmadhatu, one after another. Like hundreds or thousands of the great enlightened beings, masters that we named, or you know, everyone chanted this. It's kind of like put so many blessings one after another to that, and receive the power of continually blessed to that one after another. So this is one of the most really powerful practices. We had great opportunity to follow this teaching, and this for 1 month. And then also, not just only that, and this is kind of like spontaneous, kind of accomplished, organized situation. The ending our retreat is such a beautiful day, and a very significant day in the Guru Padmasambhava practices. Today is 10th day. It's not something that we organized, thought to plan that, but it's really ending that. This year we practiced on the teaching Pacifically more in Guru Padmasambhava, kind of dedicated that, and then also the concluding this time is on this state. So it just, all this, there's many stories can talk about, but yes, it is just really, we felt in that way. One way maybe we think is a little more superstitious thinking, but other way is true, and that's what it is. Even if the superstition is a true superstition. So we feel kind of so happy and excited, and feel it is some degree that is the blessings of our all devotion to Guru Padmasambhava. We concluded that this days, and therefore we are going to dedicate this merit to all so many beings having difficulty, troubles, everywhere, every country, and then as well as all we're going to dedicate it to all those great beings, the great leaders of the world, who bring the peace and happiness to the world, to every level, and great enlightenment or great master teachers. So really, any individual family member, we dedicated this merit to everyone to bring the joy and peace and happiness to fulfill. And then finally, our beautiful goal, enlightenment, will become as Guru Padmasambhava himself. So we dedicated that, those that kind of thought with those beautiful motivation, thought, and then going to give the transmissions of these 7 Le'u Dunma, 7 chapters of practice. So please feel presence from Guru Padmasambhava and all entire the mandala and all those ratinues as we follow.